Here are some tips for formatting piano staves using the powerful layout tools available with Sibelius. If we start with a new manuscript score and make it a piano one, go with all the defaults, piano stave layout tips. We'll decrease the zoom so that we can see things a little clearer. Some people like to work with having a pre-formatted manuscript paper, such as 4 measures per system and having 6 systems on the page. There's a plugin that helps us do this, and it's called Make Layout Uniform. Select it. We can make it 3 or 4 bars per system. In this case we'll make it 4. We'll put 6 systems per page in, and that all sort of makes sense. And there we go. A nice, neat appearing score. That's one way to work. I personally prefer to enter all of the notes first, and the advantage of that is it allows Sibelius to reformat and align the paper as the score's required. Once the whole piece is finished, I might then have a look at it and decide where the page breaks should come. We'll enter in some notes very quickly. I'm not too worried about what it sounds like. And we'll just put in a bit of variety to it. And there's a few more. Right, I'll do a little bit of cut and paste using the Alt tool. And I'll just grab these and paste them in again, and again, and again, and again. Now we've got 3 pages worth here. Already the default formatting allows Sibelius to look pretty good very quickly. We've got the page nicely justified here and the system, and there's a fair spacing of the measures across here. As we cut and paste and put in more busyness in the notes, you'll see that things realign fairly quickly. There are ways of fitting more systems onto a page, and that's under the document setup. By making some adjustments to the staff size, you can get more systems on the page. You can see already here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we can probably go smaller again. Of course you need pretty good eyesight for that to be effective. If, for instance, you wanted to have less on the page, then we're now down to 5. So that's under the document setup here. The default is 7, and not that there's any rules that you must stay with the defaults, but I will in this instance. Once we've got our notes in, one of the things that we can speed things up with is by using a page break and system breaks. These are located underneath the break here, and this is once we've selected a bar line, and the format is when we've actually want to highlight a number of bars. So in this case, if I select a bar line here and I say that this is where I want the page break to be, layout, break, page break, we've got one there. To delete it, just a matter of clicking on it and delete. Likewise, I could enter a system break here, layout, break, system, so on. And I can delete it by clicking on it. By selecting a number of measures here and going to the format, make into a system, we've got therefore a auto break's been put up here, or a system break, followed by another system break there. I can delete them like so by clicking on them. Whoops. And there's that one there. What I would like to show you, a very powerful tool, is the auto breaks. Auto breaks are generally used up here when we have full scores of multiple instruments. In this case it's a piano stave. It allows us to set things up in a slightly different way. Add warnings at difficult page turns. Well, let's turn that off. We've got that activated. Set the page to 100% full. And once I click OK, you can see that there's auto page breaks inserted down here. As we increase the amount of notes or the rhythms that are available within each bar, you'll see that this bar here shifts across up to there automatically, like so. See, things are moving very quickly. This gives us far greater flexibility as well as maintains the neatness of the screen. If, for instance, we did want to eventually force our bars to have a certain number of measures per system, we can always select it there and go Layout, System Break, like so, and insert additional ones if need be. So, using the auto breaks, in addition to forcing systems and page breaks, gives you a very powerful way of being creative with Sibelius. Thanks.